What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 21 of my Total Warhammer 3 Vilitch the Curseling Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, Vilitch fought against Malice and has destroyed the faction pretty much with the exception of this tiny little army belonging to Trillian. We unfortunately can't move because there's a very decent likelihood that she tries to attack at the Tower of Flies, so we do have to keep a village nearby in order to help our vassals here. Otherwise, we will be able to continue moving the rest of our armies, as in the non-Vilitch armies, towards other enemies as we can throughout this turn. Now, or throughout the next few turns. And now, Ziggy. Ziggy is going to be an interesting question here, because on the one hand, we do want Vilitch to get the defeat trait for him. On the other hand, how much would we want to chase him? I guess, you know what? If we end the turn and he comes closer to us, we'll just attack him straight up and then move through his, well, quote-unquote, territories. You are a vassal of the Decadent Host. Okay. In fact, wait, we should check how many vassals exactly Ziggy has. And what do we have here? He's got 2 vassals, the Aghole and the Crag. Oh, the Aghole are pretty far. And in fact, he's got 3 dark fortresses. I guess he goes pretty close to the edge of the map here. The Hmong are here, so the Aghole would probably be around here. And his fortresses would be here and there. Okay. Well, we have a long way to go for Vilitch, but we'll destroy a lot of Dark Elves on the way, so I'm sure it'll be a good time nonetheless. Anyway, well, let's continue. Vilitch, you can't move. Barbros the Gatewatcher still has to stay where he is because he's waiting to attack the village of the Tigerman. And Assassin, you can continue moving towards everybody, so move down here. And then you, other assassin, wherever you are, you're out here, you can stay where you are. Alright, that's the assassins. The tech thieves have... well, the tech thieves are actually okay right now. Which means we're pretty much good. Alrighty, let's check on our tech here. The Gaze of the Dark Gods is nearly done, so we will unlock another Gift of Chaos. And, there is also potential for changing up our... not the Tides of Magic, but the Flames of Fate. And we do have a decent amount of fire available to us, but wait, where is our ranged army? Here we go, that's you guys. Now, if we get 2 Soul Grinders in here, at least, that's just probably what we'll want to do, and then we'll probably just go for lots and lots of Pink Horrors in here. I really wish that Pink Horrors and, like, basic units didn't count as Gifts of the Gods, because it does make it a little bit more difficult. But, yeah, let's say 2 Soul Grinders and 4 Pink Horrors, which means no Flamers, unfortunately. I would have liked to get at least a... the thing is, the Flamers are really useful here. Also, this army doesn't technically need the Trolls, so I'd rather have another Aspiring Champion unit in here instead. Let's join you all together, and let's get another Aspiring Champion. There you go. Alright, that's a bit better. They can help hold the line for our range units, such as they are, and then we'll have to figure out what other range units we want to put in here, considering the relative limitations of what we got. We'll probably get a couple of Poison Wind Globadiers, because they're just too good. They're just too damn good. And I would love some artillery, but the question is, who, if anybody, can offer us some artillery here? Blessed Dread, not even you, not even basic artillery. That's a little bit disappointing. We could borrow some Doom Divers from the orcs, but I mean, the Doom Divers are okay. I'd really rather have Skaven artillery, but it's not an option. Yeah, that's probably the way we do it then. You know what, in fact, let's get the Poison Wind Globadiers right now, because they're amazing. And like so. And did I accidentally get a Clan Rat in there? My bad. No Clan Rat, no Clan Rat. Yeah, there we go. And I forgot, did we get Poison Wind Globadiers in any of the other armies? I mean, you could definitely use something, but you're more the monstrous army, so maybe you can use a Hellpit Abomination, or something along those lines. We still have to swap around a few units in here anyway. But we can do that later. Oh, I also forgot that you still have another Soul Grinder, right? You have the Warp Fire Throwers as well as the Flamers. Yeah, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Though another Aspiring Champion wouldn't be amiss here, and I'm almost tempted to get a Giant in here as well. And just to hold the line a little bit, you really don't need the Forsaken at all in this army. Because they'll just get obliterated by the flames. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll delete one of you for a giant. And I know that we're hurting for cash, or at least we're hurting for cash compared to what we had before, but one giant isn't going to make a huge difference. There we go, just to anchor the melee line, such as it is. And we also need to level you guys up to Chaos Warriors as fast as possible. So let's go for... You know, this particular army is going to have a problem with large units, so I think we'll go for Chaos Warriors with halberds, rather than with sword and shield. And then honestly, these two are probably going to get replaced by Chaos Warriors as well, though they may die in the future, in the near future anyway. So maybe we can ignore those for now. And you have the sword and shield, but that's fine, because they're sort of helping with the monsters like they are, so yeah, alrighty. That looks good to me. Now, let's see if there's any more cash to spend, and there may be, because I feel like we ran out last time before upgrading everything we wanted. Obviously, the money things are the main things. And I don't see any money things here. Nangao, though, you can get pottery, which is income from all buildings, or you can get the Haunted Tower. Oh, that's iffy. Do we risk not getting the tower? I don't like the idea. Also you. Man, you have that chosen reduction, but everything else is terrible. I still gotta think about this. Damn it, Gulator. Ugh. Why is it so difficult to get that chosen buff, damn it? Also, did we delete that other little army just to tell these guys to destroy this? I think we did. Alrighty, you know what, Nangao, for now, I think we're gonna go for the cultist camp. At the end of the day, when this reaches tier 5, it'll be good either way. And no money here. And no money here. Oh, Howling Citadel. And you have the Exalted Hero capacity, but you really need some other stuff. You know what? Let's get that for you as well. A little bit of extra growth, a little bit faster. Also, Gallows Tree. What does wood do again? Were we going to trade this away to somebody? It gives us ammunition. I mean, Marauder Horseman ammunition isn't horrible, considering we'll be using a few of those units. I don't know, I'll think about it. Let's upgrade it for now, because if we're going to trade it to an ally either way, we'll probably want the ally to get a upgraded province. Although I'm thinking maybe we want to keep the timber. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, I believe that's all of our money and that's all of our moves, so let's end the turn and let's see what Vilitch, or not Vilitch, let's see what Ziggy does. And maybe swap the Flames of Fate out. I mean, we could swap it out now if we wanted to as well. For example, Arrows of Destiny. And that extra ammunition would be quite swell. I really like the Flamer units, but we can switch back to them later. Let's go for Arrows of Destiny for now. It's not like we're getting another Gift of Chaos in the near future anyway. Alrighty, and I believe everything else is fine, right? Arrows of Destiny, Whirling Destruction, Tides of Magic, and Arcane Wisdom, that's fine. Dark Portal and Ruinous Bulwark are great. And then the last slot we'll pick in a few seconds once the turn ends. Alright, Ziggy, come towards Vilitch, please, so that we can attack... What? Oh. That's weird. We weren't in range. Well, that's kind of stupid. Well, we'll just give it to the Tong anyway. I can't believe Vilitch wasn't in range to defend that. That is so weird. Oh well. Enter one side of ally... Yeah, sure. Alright, Ziggy, where are you gonna go? What you gonna do? It looks like he's moved close to us. Well, that certainly works for me, considering we're about to attack him. Throggy, you want stuff, but we want to subjugate you, so it ain't happening right now. Eyebiter attacking Grimgore. Yes. We will be friendly with Grimgore, because he's our vassal. Alrighty, time to kill Ziggy, I guess. This should be a pretty weak fight, but I would like to get Ziggy versus Vilitch in a one-on-one. Ziggy has some damn nice stats. Damn nice stats. And hello, you belong to the Crag, eh? Oh man, there's a lot for Vilitch to do here. How do we do this is the real question. Oh damn, you are... Well, that's annoying. We have to kill this, sack it, then see if we can't reach Sigvald afterwards. Oh man, okay, wait. Ally mobilize against that army, that's fine. Ally mobilizes. Ally occupies settlement. Oh, well done, USAC. I wasn't expecting that they would succeed at that. Well done indeed. Alright. Province secured, and there's that extra gift of chaos. And just out of curiosity, so then what's happening here? Terracotta Graveyard, they still have this little army, but it's barely alive, and I don't think it could take any territories here. Oh, we also have to trade Mingzhu to probably our vassal. I mean, I guess we could trade it to the Blessed Dread, but it's not like they're going to give us anything for it. For example, if we give you Mingzhu, you will give us... Oh, you don't even want it. Oh, wow. Okay, well, you know what? We'll hold on to that. It may prove a little bit more valuable after a little bit of time. Maybe. But otherwise, we'll just give it to our allies. In fact, we could swap... Nah. There's nothing really here that we want. At least with regards to any items. Ooh, also Tamar, you are gonna grab Shilong now. And colonize it. And then delete yourself, buddy. Goodbye. Wait, you don't have any items, do you? No. I don't want to be wasting any items. Alrighty, Shilong, we are going to upgrade you because we're gonna swap you to allies. We are not going to get the exotic animals. I mean, it's actually +5 charge bonus for all of our cav. It's not horrible. And physical resistance for Feral Manticores isn't horrible either. Yeah, there's some decent stuff in this province. Also gotta be careful about it being retaken, but we'll see about that. Anyway, Barbaros, you are gonna siege the village of the Tigerman, and we're gonna get this assassin to follow you as well. And what do we have here? Oh, for a second I thought those were sky junks, and then I would have been like, that's worth fighting, because I'd love to see screamers bring down sky junks, but these are just sky lanterns, and frankly they're no threat whatsoever. We're probably just gonna auto-resolve that. I just want to double check that there isn't anything here. No, it doesn't look like it. And besides, we're going to have a battle with Vilitch, so I'd rather do that instead. Oh. Greasus is here. Greasy boy. Now, the question is, do we go into ambush and potentially suffer attrition just to try to run after Greasy? And that is indeed a question. Is it worth the time to try to do so? Because if he doesn't fall for it, and there's a lot of heroes here, most of which will have a pretty solid chance of assassinating us. Of making the ambush fail. Foiling the ambush, as it were. Alright, you know what? Let's move you out here. Let's give it a try. If we suffer attrition, we suffer attrition. Can Greasus reach this in one turn? Yeah, he can. Damn it. I guess we gotta go here. We don't have much of a choice. And if it fails, it fails. I'm like 99% sure it'll fail. Because there's just way too many things close by. I'll give it a try. But we suffer attrition here. What is the attrition from? Oh, it's the land of the dead thing. You know, the other option is to go into encamp stance, not suffer the attrition, ignore the fact that we will, and then just threaten Greasus here at Mount Thug next turn instead. Maybe that's the best way to do this. And then we can see exactly how the Caravan of Blue Roses reacts to that. You know, I like that more. Let's try it that way. Gulator, you stay where you are until I figure out what to do with you. Let's also get our new tech. We have all the good stuff, basically. Here, Demonic Pact. So now, what else is good? Slave to Darkness, summoning a right hero capacity +2 Chaos Sorcerers, and does enable us to get Chaos Sorcerer of Tzeentch directly, which is decent. I do like the Chaos Warrior Armor. I like the Ritual Staff as well. Dark Diplomacy, Profane Weaponry. We don't really need to upgrade anything to Chaos Knights at the current time, so it's not that big a deal. Honestly, we're basically done with the research anyway. Let's go for Ritual Staff. Yeah, if we have everything that's good already, well, there's a few things missing, but everything that could change our game up a little bit, then it's fine as it is. Alrighty, now from here, I want to get, not Raider's Raiment, but Crown of Kings. Faction Leader grants +25% experience earned to other lords. This is something we'll swap out to Undying Oath later, but for now, Undying Oath doesn't give us enough to be worthwhile. Because we don't have crazy amounts of money coming in from vassals anyway. So yeah, let's go for Crown of Kings, like so. I don't really care about the Undivided Authority, but whatever. And minus 650 per turn, still a little bit steep, but what can you do? And our Vassal income is, yeah, 3.8k. Man, not even close to Valkyria's. I do have to wonder whether there's a huge difference between the money you make from Norskins as opposed to other factions. But anyway, first we're going to go to the Tower of Flies. And then we're going to sack it with an auto-resolve. And... No, I would subjugate it, but no. Sack it, don't occupy it. Because we don't want the turn wasted on this. Then, you still have plenty of move points remaining. So we're going to do... a sudden... Ooh, yes, income from sacking settlements, nice. Path to Glory for Grog. And Miscast Chance, and a Kurgan Chieftain. And a Slave Master, what the heck? Everything all of a sudden. Do we have a Kurgan Chieftain in here? We do not. Okay, screw the Standard of Discipline then. Definitely the Kurgan Chieftain. Where are you, Kurgan? Here. I feel like we've sacked settlements before, but I guess not enough times for that to have happened. Oh well, also Vilitch still has his last points, but I'm still not 100% on what exactly we will be spending it on. The thing is, he has Hammer into Anvils, so that'll be the Doom Knights and the regular Chaos Knights and Chaos Vanguard, which has the rest. As in his infantry. There are a few magics which we could potentially get. Tzeentch's Firestorm in particular is very nice in certain situations. But I do want Scarred Veteran and to continue making Vilitch a disgustingly good fighter, even though he's already basically invincible, as we saw when he faced off against Malice. Although, on the face of it, his stats are much worse than Ziggy's. In fact, Ziggy, yes. Sorry buddy, I know you kinda like us, but you have too much stuff that we deserve to own ourselves, so you must die. Plus you have a decent defeat trait, so... wait, did he have any allies?
Yes.
No, just vassals and trade partners, that's just fine. Let's attack him. And we'll do this cinematically just to try to get the duel going. Go, go, go. Yes, call your allies to war. He's obviously going to run. Oh. He's made a terrible mistake. And oh, unless we can't reach him. No, we can still reach him, but now we have allies helping us. Oh, poor Ziggy. Now this is kind of interesting, though. Vashnar Horstman, I want you to occupy the Tower of Flies. You're... Wait, no, I want Oscar Bloody Hand, rather, to occupy. Huh, you don't have Occupy? Why? There are no targets currently available for this option. You mean like the Tower of Flies, which we just sacked and is a free take? Like that Occupy target? Okay, well it looks like he's going after it anyway. Hopefully that'll happen. Anyway, let's attack. And let's get that fight going. Now we're gonna do this cinematically. Go. Man, I gotta say, it bothers the hell out of me that the one Exalted Hero unit doesn't have the shield. Ugh, it's the barrier, rather. It's so irritating. But oh well, here we go. Beginning of the battle, the enemy has a Hell Cannon, and we'll be trying to focus our Pink Horrors, which is not a big deal, but we'll just try to avoid getting hit by too many hits from it by sending our Air Force in first. And now we do have a fairly reasonable Air Force, not just the Doom Knights, as well as the Exalted Hero, but the Screamers as well. The Exalted Hero can lead them, and then we got various ways to deal with enemies. Of course, the Doom Knights are anti-infantry, and then we can use the anti-large nature of the Screamers to kill anything that's, well, large. We're also going to summon our our pink horrors from Whirling Destruction, as well as open up the portal glyph and send down some Furies as well, just to distract the enemy while our Air Force does its work, which is another really nice thing about having both the portal glyph and Whirling Destruction available in this army. Just suddenly the units on the field. Plus, as Vilitch moves in, he's going to pop a Infernal Gateway down on the enemy. It's going to kill our own summoned portal glyph Furies, but who the heck cares? We're also going to get the heck out of here before we get surrounded with our flyers, and most of them will get away without too much trouble. Lovely. Oh, and looks like some of the Furies actually survived a little while. And the main army is getting here. Vilitch is also a little bit surrounded by some spawn, though he did bring one down with a casual swing of his sword. And now he's going to try to catch Prince Ziggy. I really want these two to fight because on paper, Ziggy has some very, very decent traits. In fact, he has better attack. Their melee defense is identical. He's more armored and has the golden shield, though he doesn't have warp flame or flaming attacks. To be fair, he does have soporific musk, which will reduce our attacks further. That said, with the buffs up, we hit really, really hard. But then again, he could use his own buffs and probably hit similarly hard. So that should be pretty interesting. Anyway, while all that is happening, or while we search for Ziggy, and in fact, as we can see in the background, we pop a Gaze of Fate on him so that he cannot run away. The rest of the battle is proceeding. Fighting some Chaos Knights over here, and we've told our 2 units of Pink Horse to target the enemy spawn that were blocking Vilitch, who has finally found himself a Ziggy to fight. So this should be pretty fun. Both of them swinging away, although unfortunately the spawn do seem to want to interfere, and perhaps so do the aspiring champions. Just let these two duel. Imagine interfering with a holy duel like this. Unbelievable. They should all be sent straight to the realms of chaos, and not in a good way. Not that that often happens in a good way. Anyway, let's see what's left of the enemy army. The balance of power is very much in our favor, and we're obviously ignoring the fact that we have allies potentially on the field. The enemy knights are getting slowly overwhelmed and dropping. Our lord is also leading the charge against the piles of enemy chaos warriors. And we do have 2 types of chosen now, and both the chosen with halberds on the field, and they're looking pretty damn nice. And then the chosen with sword and shield as well. Wait, these are more halberdiers. I don't know where the sword and shield ones are. But they're in here, damn it. Wait, were they in here as well? That's our Chaos Sorcerer. Wait, no, that's halberds, that's halberds. This is chosen of Tzeentch with halberds. Wait, what? Did I not make a sword and shield? Oh yeah, there is a sword and shield one in here. Damn it, my bad. They got mixed up with those units. But yeah, these guys looking pretty great. Anyway, let's check back over here. The fast movers have killed pretty much everything, and honestly, most of the enemy army has collapsed at this point. We're just fighting here, and it'll be mostly Vilitch versus Ziggy. I think Horror's firing, but they're not targeting Ziggy here. Gonna get a nice shot here. And there we go. Now, this guy really didn't want to get a one-on-one duel. Really should have stayed out of our own army. And his army. As in, if somebody didn't interfere with the duel, that would have been great. Either way, speaking of the army, it looks like it's just about ready to collapse. Ziggy and Vilitch fighting each other, but honestly, it's not really going anywhere. Vilitch is not taking any damage whatsoever as yet, though his shield is about to drop, or his barrier is about to drop, whereas Ziggy is... He's a little bit hurt. I'd say about 15% damage or something along those lines. I feel like Vilitch would have eventually worn him down, and especially if he kept using spells. But even without spells, I do imagine by the looks of this, at the very least, a level 50 Vilitch shouldn't have too much trouble defeating a level 20 Ziggy. Maybe 50 versus 50, Ziggy would have won, which you would think should be the case just by virtue of the fact that Vilitch is a caster lord, and, well, hybrid, I suppose, lord. But they're both foot lords, except that we have spells and then Sigvald doesn't. And plus, Sigvald is a master duelist, so he should be, in theory, very good at that. But anyway, Anyway, just like that, the battle ends quite quickly, and since they ran away rather than facing off against Vilitch, we don't actually have to give chase. Very much a decisive victory, and they had no chance of winning that, and I would think that Ziggy had something of a chance of at least hurting Vilitch, but it didn't look like he'd managed to do anything. It really was his own fault for moving into our army, rather than staying out here in the clear, where he could have just dueled Vilitch, especially after we had gunned down those Chaos Spawn with our Pink Horrors. Rewards Dark Soul. Chaos Undivided Corruption. Damn, I was hoping for something a little bit better. Oh well, not a big deal. It would have been nice to steal that blasted standard for the missile resistance, but what can you do? Oh, I didn't realize that those Chaos Knights were the Swords of Chaos. Well, they got kind of wrecked. Do wish that we could have gotten a little bit of a better fight with Ziggy, but he kind of refused to stay away from the rest of his units, which is a little bit unfortunate. I do wish that the game would make it a little bit easier sometimes, specifically to get duels going. Oh well, let's heal up, or wait, are we not in our own territory or in our allied territory? We kind of are, so we should heal to full here anyway. Not sacrifice those captives then. Not a lot of souls, but it's something, because we'll heal to full. And yeah, this is what I wanted. Post-battle chance of stealing a magic item and physical resistance 10%. It's quite worth declaring war early, I think. Just because it'll make Vilitch even more difficult to kill. Next, I guess we're going to ignore the Tower Flies and we're going to move south. We will deal with Kerrig if we have to, but otherwise we're just going to push up towards the Black Rock Dark Fortress as fast as we can go. Alrighty, well that works for me. Let's see what else we got here. Tech thieves aplenty. Where we got you going? Somewhere where you can actually steal some tech, perhaps. Back to Eagleries for you. They got 4 turns, and once again we're nearly done with our tech thievery. Now, these guys can be deleted afterwards. I mean, presuming that we don't put them into armies, and I don't think, yeah, because you have open dies and... Well, I suppose we could evolve you and see if we could get you something better. You'll be at a higher level after all. Though we could just summon a good one after we got the research for it, so it probably won't matter. And you have open dies as well. Might still be some use for them. We shall see. You never know, we could luck into something decent. New tech thief. Go for another steel tech here. And another success, lovely for you, and spread some corruption around. Corruption much like the world goes around. Alrighty, and I believe that's it, minus the money. Let's spend some. Alrighty, you're looking good. Wei Jin, Mingzhu, who we will still probably transfer you. Bloodwind Keep. I was thinking of whether we want to actually put a Dark Fortress there, and I think we're okay for now. Otherwise, or a Haunted Tower there, rather. You are a Dark Fortress. Let's get to the Fighter's Lodge here, and then we'll see about whether we swap that out later. Warpstone Desert, Shangyang, you do need an upgrade on those towers, because you are kind of in a dangerous area. Plains of Sunbaijin, you're good. This place. This place. You can't collect any money, but you do remain. Let's upgrade. Just for a little while, if nothing else. And then you can have, well, Insights of the Void for more research. Why the heck not? Alrighty, and Nobler Country. Where's this? Oh, Knobbly Gorge. We have to give this to somebody. Probably these guys or maybe Grimgore. But we have to see. We have to see how friendly they will eventually become. Because right now, they ain't too happy with us. And if we make them too strong, they'll just rebel. If later on, they become real friendly with us, we'll just give them like 20 territories or something and power them up. I'm hoping that this is worth it because our former allies aren't too happy with us for doing this, but honestly, I'd rather have allies or I'd rather have vassals than allies because the allies aren't permanent. Tzeentch actually seems okay with it though. Alright, well, your demands. Declare war against Nagaron. No dice. Eyebiter. Some dice. 75 money? Sure. What about Nagaron as well? How much money do you want for this? 3.4k? I'll take it. This'll keep them happier with us. And you know what? In fact, we should probably double check what the Blessed Dread want. Join war against, let's say, Spirits of Shanlin. 1.4, not too bad. Eyebiter, basically free. Decadent Host, 3. Okay, that's a little bit on the expensive side. Caravan, 1.7. Hag Grief, 2.5, which is weird considering they're basically dead. Alrighty, let's do Eyebiter for now, and maybe Spirits of Shanlin after if we can afford it. Like so.
It shall be done.
Alrighty, maybe they'll be a little bit happier with us. I'd like to try to do a defensive alliance, but I was thinking that maybe they'd want Mingzhu, but apparently they don't. I wonder how much they'd be willing to give us City of Shigengan for. Not much. Just to give it to our other allies. But oh well. Okie dokie, well I believe that's it, and we're ready to go next turn, unless we want to move Ragnar Zorateller somewhere. Which, we can get another aspiring champion, which does make sense to me in a ranged army at the very least. Yeah, why not? If this place is just gonna keep giving us aspiring champions, it makes sense, especially since every single one of them can open gates of Tzeentch, which will mean more pink horrors on the field. Speaking of pink horrors, we do have 2 more available, which means trolls, you're out. Pink horrors, you will be in shortly, and oh wow, you have like no mana, do you? Yeah, that's 2 pink horrors, and then 1 more soul grinder, which will round out the army, minus these 2 marauders, which need to be swapped out to something from our allies, ideally artillery, if we can get them to be built somewhere. I mean, I guess we could just sit here for a little while and get the Doom Divers. Ah, fine, get the Doom Divers. We'll replace them with Skaven artillery later if we get to it. As in, if the Skaven ever anywhere build something that allows us to build Warp Lightning cannons, because that's what I want. And I feel like Tzeentch would enjoy the lightning as well. Anyway, let's do... Was there something else? I wanted to check one thing. You, Exalted Hero, Path to Glory. Yeah, you have Chosen Leader now. You still need Chaos Knight Leader. I wish you didn't have Dark Fury, but what can you do? And, ooh, you do have skills available aplenty. So let's get you Foe Seeker, let's get you Blade Shield. Scarred Veteran, because you're on your Manticore, and frankly, you are a little bit on the fragile side. Now, we're probably going to keep you on the Manticore. Maybe we give you Chaos Gladiator. The thing is, Chaos Commander, the melee defense extra, let's see how useful this will be. We got 56 melee defense on the Doom Knights, and we will be getting more Doom Knights in this army for this guy to lead the Air Force. So that'll be I mean, they can defend themselves just fine, that's the thing. We don't technically need Chaos Commander for it. Would we get a lot more mileage out of this than we would out of Chaos Gladiator? To make you a better fighter. You know, if we get ourselves into a dangerous situation, Stand or Die may come in quite handy. Although, if we give you an actual weapon, as well as Chaos Gladiator, you're gonna start hitting really hard at some point, and we can then use you as a better assassin. Especially since we went for Ruinous Wrath, which is incidentally my favorite kind of Wrath. You know what, screw it, for you, you're gonna be a Chaos Gladiator rather than a Commander. No, you know what, screw it, Commander. I thought because he has Chaos Knight Leader and Chosen Leader, he should be Chaos Commander. And just because he has those sort of semi-loreful reasons here. And you might as well get Infernal Champion as well. And a Scarred Veteran. Yeah, with Woundmaker, he's gonna hit really hard. It's gonna make us miss the Chaos Gladiator, but whatever. Chaos Commander. He's the leader here. And he has Dark Fury after all, not Iron Skinned or something like that. Anyway, good for the rest of you. Do you need any skill points? I think we got everything that we really need. Alright, well, we're free to get Gehenna's Golden Hounds. And spend the rest of our points on whatever we please. Infernal Champion looks good. We still have to make a choice between Warrior Wizard, which gives you... Nah, you know what? Let's just go for Spellslinger. Let's just go for Spellslinger. Yeah, this will make you more powerful, but you're on the War Shrine. You're never going to be that much of a fighter, and you're always going to be under threat regardless of Warrior Wizard. It's not going to change anything, really. So let's go Spellslinger instead. I do like the 5 melee defense and the slight attack, don't get me wrong, but when it comes down to it, I think the spells may come in more clutch. Anyway, I believe that's it. Commandment available in the Lands of Stone and Steel again, so it's Insights of the Void back. Also, once we're done with Insights of the Void, there's really nothing to switch to, is there? So we're just permanently going to be in Insights of the Void, aren't we? Huh. That's a little bit disappointing. Like, if we take a consideration, or consider the Oracles of Tzeentch, they at least have the stance that increases their grimoires. But after we're done with research, this becomes basically useless, and nothing else is all that useful. I guess we could just foster cults everywhere, but Tzeentch Corruption +1, it's basically nothing. Especially since the AI gets like -10 or something on of whatever corruption they have, pretty much in every location. So that'll never do anything, there's no point. And I guess we just switch everything to they've come to the wrong place to get the attrition reduction melee defense. Meh. Definitely meh. Anyway, I forgot to auto-resolve this with you. My bad. And we'll take the Village of the Tigerman for now. Oh man, 1,000 for raising it, but no. We'll keep it. And we'll keep it because we have the potential of trading it to our allies, and if we do, we might as well. Although, this gives us casualty replenishment rate for... Nah, it's just Marauders, I don't care about that. We'll keep the wood, though. And wait, are we making... You know, we're making slight amounts of cash from trade, so there may be a very slight monetary benefits from upgrading these. Plus, I guess our allies will like us more for giving them developed territories. Alright, well, it looks like you're good, and then everybody else is good. We'll end one more turn, as we're quickly starting to run out of time here. Alright, come on. Somebody attack Egrim here. You know you want to. Johan? Greasy? Dusty? Well, Dusty's our ally, but still, I'll take it, if it happens. And judging by the caravan not attacking us, I doubt they're all gonna attack us. What does Kolek want? They have ended their trade agreement with... That's weird. There's no way that Kolek thinks he can defeat us, is there? There's no way that Kolek secedes. That would be insane. That's very strange that he has ended the... I wonder what made him do that. In fact, wait. Ally mobilizes. Faction destroyed. Had grief. War coordination target lost. Ally. Unhappy populace. We don't care. Don't really have to deal with control a lot. Now you. Oh, it's... Yeah, he don't like us that much. Interesting. Maybe he will try to secede. Well, if he tries, we'll just kill him for good. Very interesting. How about Archaon? Yeah, you know, a lot of these factions that we've vassalized don't like us very much. I do have to wonder, if we were to randomly declare war on some faction that we aren't at war with right now, would Kolek secede? Just out of curiosity. Let's say Clan Rictus, for example. Yeah, let's declare war on Clan Rictus randomly. I like Eshin and we'll stick with Eshin, although hopefully they won't be upset at us attacking Clan Rictus. We could also attack Lami and Sisterhood, really any vampires, because they have aversion to us. You know what? Yeah, let's try this. Declare war, completely randomly, on you. Now we're still joined by the Heralds of the Tempest. Yeah, we should probably get a few more wars going, just to make everybody on our side friendlier. Alright, fine. Can always do a few more wars. It's not gonna make any kind of difference. Vlad. Do we want to fight Vlad? He's so far away, we'll probably never reach him. Ah, sure, fight Vlad. Who cares? Simpleton. Remove thyself from my sight. There we go, that's better. And is there anybody else? Just to keep us friendly. Clan Rictus once again. Wish I knew exactly where your territories currently were. Because then that would inform the decision as to whether to declare war on you or not. Also, I'm actually now wondering, how does Grimgor feel about us? He actually likes us quite a bit. Darklands orcs hate us and we will attack them. Slaves of Zar. Slaves of Zar. You're out here. You could try to attack us. In theory. If we want to declare war on you, it'll be for something for Kolek to do. Do we actually want to send him out here, though? Nah. Probably not so much. Warhead of the One-Eye and Ecstatic Legions. Bearsonling, Wintertooth. Well, we will be fighting Wintertooth shortly. Screw it, let's declare war on Clan Rictus as well.
What you want?
I actually want the non-aggression pact, but no thank you. I'm sure we'll try to ally with some Skaven, but since these guys hate Grimgor, that means Grimgor will like us more for attacking them. There we go, and everybody still joins us. Alrighty, now, out of curiosity. Kolek. Ah, now it's going positive. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. Alright, Kolek. I'm not giving you any gifts of Dark Fortresses, buddy, so if you secede, you die. For good. Because you only get one chance. And oh, another aspiring champion. Well, well, well. Sorry. It's gonna have so many of these. And then you two out. Wait, one of you out. And into two more of these. Perfect. And then you're going to become a soul grinder. Oh, and then actually, now that I think about it, we probably want at least. Okay, you can get out. We probably want at least something in here that isn't. Well, that's a hero at least. Although if it's a ranged army, will it need one? Like an exalted hero? You're already a Chaos Sorcerer Lord, but you are a Sorcerer Lord of Death. And we could still devote you if we wanted to. Though I kind of like the fact that you have lots and lots of spells. I'll have to think about that one, to be honest. Not entirely sure whether we want to or not. Alrighty, well that's you, buddy, and is there anybody else that we can attack this episode? Tower of Flies, been taken by Archaon, completely pointlessly, and oh, Erig, what the heck are you doing? I'm gonna attack this guy here. Wait, what? They're not at war. Wait, Tong is not at war with them? That's very strange. We can't even ask them to join war? What? Wait. So, the Keurig are not at war with any of our vassals. They're only at war with us because they joined by virtue of the fact that we attacked Ziggy. But our vassals are at war with Ziggy. Oh, this is so very strange. Huh. Well, whatever. I guess we can't do anything about that. Is it really the case that we can't ask them to join war or tell them to join war? This is just very strange. I never even considered that that was a possibility. Huh. Oh, weird. Weird, but whatever, ignore it. Alrighty, and actually, quick deal, is there anybody else who wanted to trade with us? Ecstatic Legions, well, none of ours. None of ours want to trade with us, so we can ignore that. Anyway, Vilitch, you know what? Ignore that. If he attacks a fortress, then he attacks a fortress. But we got places to be, buddy, so head to Black Rock. And out of curiosity, how many territories do these guys have? As in, do we want to take a few of them? Also, how much do you want for this Tower of Flies? Wait, what? Oh, he won't trade it to us. Well, that's unfortunate. I would really prefer to have traded it. If we take the... Wait. This is Tower of Flies. This is Bilious Cliffs. Okay, so if we take Bilious Cliffs, we can force him to trade it to us at least. Probably for a ton of cash. But it's better than nothing. Mostly so that we can give it to our allies. Yeah, so then I guess what we want to do is we want to check how much power the Crag have. It is 7. Oh yeah, they got a decent amount. Okay, so it's not a big deal if we take the Bilious Cliffs. Anyway, it's not looking like we're going to be able to find another battle this episode, so I guess I'm going to have to call it here. Next time, well, we continue going through to Fu Hung down here and hopefully destroy this faction for good. In fact, let's send the assassin down. I want to see if we can march stance this way. We could risk it. And just hope we don't run into a full stack. In fact, wait, how much power you have? Yeah, it doesn't look like they have a full stack, judging by the power. So, you're gonna march stance here, and then hopefully we could just destroy them at Fu Hung next turn. This will mean we will not heal up to full, but because they have no garrison, or at least no garrisoning army, we'll be fine. And then they have just these 2 territories that we shouldn't have too much trouble taking. Alrighty, and then, yeah, next episode we'll try to either fight at... we'll try to either fight Greasus, try to fight Johan here, but he'll just move away like last time. Grimgor looks like he's going for Greasus anyway, so the only reason to fight Greasus would be to probably try to get the victory thing, and we already have that. As in the defeat trait. So most likely we're just gonna go for these guys, and damn, Grimgor doing good. Yeah, we really gotta keep him happy with us. Definitely gotta give him a gift shortly. But anyway, as I said, calling it here, more battles to come next time, and most importantly, Vilitch will try to vassalize the forces of Sigvald for good over the next episode, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And oh, there are his dark fortresses. We can see the Slaneshi corruption. That's really helpful. And thanks for watching.